Hey fam, it's me Aaron.
Triforce Mike.
And we're here to talk about comics.
Comic books.
We are back in love with comics.
Yes.
I don't know when it happened, the last like 2-3 weeks.
We just had a
I'm
falling
excited
out.
about everything coming. I'm excited about what's out now.
Yes.
I'm in love with some new writers.
Oh man.
Like Nick Spencer.
Yes.
And you know, man, if I had read his Morning Glories when I met him, like before I met him in San Diego, I would have given him a big wet sloppy kiss right there in the hotel bar.
Nice.
Because I love it.
An upstairs kiss?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, some of you said Mike doesn't talk that much, blah, blah, blah. A lot of times we have very similar opinions on comics.
True.
We have different opinions on a lot of things. Like I wear boxer briefs and, you know.
I'm Commando. All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
And then he'll get holes in his pants when he's like dancing a lot. I don't know why he's spastic. And then, you know, his bait and tackle comes out.
It just
it's weird.
falls out.
It's very weird. But anyway, and a lot of times he curses too.
Yeah.
And, you know, our producer doesn't like to have to beep everything, blah, blah, blah. You know, whatever. Maybe we'll make him bleep stuff and have Mike talk more. We'll see what your feedback is. Okay, without further ado, Action Comics. This is DC's best book they're putting out. Lex Luthor is awesome. Paul Cornell is killing it.
Murdering it.
This is full circle. The whole book started on the premise of Lex got the orange ring from Lar Fleas, and that put the seed of greed in him.
Yeah.
And he wants power. He wants a ring. It doesn't have to be the orange ring. He wants a ring. He doesn't even care if it's a black ring.
Yeah.
Like he's teamed up with Death in it. He's done from Sandman. And anyone, if you read Blackest Night, if you read Green Lantern, get this issue.
It's so good.
It's Lar Fleas.
If you don't like Superman. No,
that Superman doesn't appear. He hasn't appeared in any of the issues with
Lex Luthor hates Superman.
There will be an obligatory rematch at the end, but he hasn't appeared.
As long as Lex Luthor stays on the book.
This is awesome. You know, you could just read this or you could go backwards if you like it a lot. There's a lot of great stuff. It's him versus Joker, him versus Grodd, him versus Savage, him versus the Secret Six.
So good.
More or less I mean, it's been great. Like Brave and the Bold with Lex. Teen Titans, most improved book. You know, they did the smartest thing they could ever do. They put Damian on the team.
And they should never take him off the team.
No, that would be the dumbest thing they could ever do. But here is just the icing on the cake. It's not just Damian, now it's Damian and Tim.
Oh.
And they hate each other. They're both kind of Robins and they both kind of hate each other. They're both kind of Bruce Wayne's son.
Yeah.
And hilarity ensues. And it's, you know, it's good. And Red Robin itself, if you got that last issue, you know it ties directly into here. Yeah. And, you know, so go back and get that and then get this or, you know, whatever. It's great.
Do it.
I'm enjoying it. With Marvel, it's a lot of death. Fantastic Four is, you know, pretty much a eulogy issue, pretty much, you know, like, you know, reflection, emotions, all that stuff. And it's really good, but what I'm most excited about is the cliffhanger craziness with the Future Foundation. Yeah. It's insane. It ties into another one of Hickman's books. And also the backup story in here with Spider-Man and Franklin is very touching. I mean, they both have a dead uncle, and it really shows why Spider-Man is joining the Future Foundation. And it's not because, you know, Spider-Man, how many teams are going to be on, blah, blah, blah. It's not for the money. Yeah. I mean, maybe it is because the new Avengers aren't paying him. But it's for the kids. It's for Franklin. He's on the team for Franklin. They really bonded. Also, another death eulogy issue. Like, putting 2 death eulogy issues the same week, that's almost like putting out, like, 3 Deadpool books in the same week.
They are doing that this week.
I know, but still. Also very touching, very emotionally resonant, but this should be titled like Death and the Spider-Man. You know, it was just every death he's ever had to deal with, him dealing with it again, and having a new purpose and a new mission statement and a new reason for being. And Dan Slott is just, he's on fire with this book. I really like it. And, you know, even Carnage is in here, man. It's awesome. Death Prelude, actually, there's no death in this one.
No.
All death, no death.
Yes, this is a prelude to the death of Ultimate Spider-Man, but it has nothing to do with Ultimate Spider-Man. It's, in fact, part 2 of another story arc. It has Ultimate Spider-Man in it. It does take place before the story arc that's going to be the death of Spider-Man. But by that logic, there's almost 25 volumes that are preludes to the death.
Technically, it's a prelude to Death Spider-Man if Spider-Man does in fact die at some point.
Yes.
But, you know, it's in our top books because we like it a lot.
Good.
We like Bendis a lot. Yeah. Like, we like his Ultimate Spider-Man, but Mike's pretty frustrated with the banners. I don't know.
The branding. Well,
I don't know.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know, but it's Death is Spider-Man Prelude. I think he's not really going to die. He's just going to fake his death, join the Ultimates.
Yeah, more than likely.
Avengers, what I want to tell you guys about it is it has, you know, it's still $3.99, but instead of like the story to read your kids at night, it has the full issue of Heroes for Hire #1. And if they keep doing it with the $3.99s and full issues of other things, that's kind of cool. It's like when Walking Dead had Chew in the back. Of course, that was $2.99, but still. The biggest book of the week, Nick Spencer, Iron Man 2.0. It's freaking War Machine. Yeah. It's not Iron Man, it's War Machine. I don't know why they call it Iron Man. It's War Machine. No, you don't have to read Iron Man by Fraction to get it at all. Yeah. No, you don't have to read any Marvel. You can still hate Marvel, okay? Just get this because you love Nick Spencer. Nick Spencer's great. He's good with future stuff. Morning Glory is all about, you know, like winning the future and for a better future. This is the future of war. Yes. And I totally dug it. And basically what Mark Waid said, and he'll be here on the 24th, so we'll get to clarify it with him, that he thinks there's a lot of racism, a lot of Latin racism among comic fans and among comic retailers, that black characters, protagonists, just don't do well in the marketplace. Well, this is Nick Spencer. So forget about all your fanboy stuff and how much you hate Marvel. And, you know...
Get over your racism.
no, just prove you're not a racist. Get this book.
Yeah, buy this book or you hate black people.
Well, at least black superheroes.
It's okay, that's fair.
All right, cool. Morning Glories. It's also Nick Spencer, number 7. Went down in price, which is awesome. Yeah. It's $2.99. If you just got Morning Glories, the collection last week for $9.99,
then
this is issue 7. You're just right there. Unfortunately, Infinite Vacation isn't this week like it was supposed to be. It's March 9th. Infinite Vacation 2, you know, that sucks, but we have this to hold us over. And I'm just, you know, like I said, I love Nick Spencer. He is the man, and I love it. And that's hot.
That's good.
Crossed.
Oh, my God.
This is like Avatar's flagship book. Yeah. I mean, we were behind it from the start because we are sick in the head.
Yes.
This book you'll either love or you'll hate. So give it a shot, you know? No one's lukewarm to this book. They either love it or they hate it. And this is the worst one yet, Psychopath. I mean, basically, David Lapin's having a whole second career at Avatar with this stuff. I mean, it's so sickening good that, I mean, there's so much genital mutilation. There's so much, I mean, he's nailing it like nailing a penis, a severed penis to the wall, nailing it. And this is like Who Watches the Watchmen. This is Who Crosses the Cross. It's a psychopath, serial killer, serial rapist before the cross event happens. Then it happens, and, you know, he's not going to be taking advantage of the cross. He's going to cross them.
This is awesome.
Also by Avatar, Freak Angels. I love Warren Ellis. I've loved this Freak Angels. This volume 5 is basically an original graphic novel. Yes, it was free digital first, but, you know, I don't read digital comics in the bathroom, and I generally read all my comics in the bathroom, and, you know, I just don't like my upper thighs getting warm from the battery.
Of your laptop?
Yeah, and I don't like reading on my little phone, you know, like whatever.
Well, yeah, you gotta get an iPad.
Right.
There you go.
But I like it, and it's out. And we have a lot of stuff going on this week. We're actually going to do a second video of that as to not bore and or make jealous the Bleeding Cool people that aren't in Orlando. But needless to say, we're going to have PIA GUERRA in the store for 3 days straight, and it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
And that's it. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.